always change. I feel like sometimes I make them super thick, sometimes I make them super thin, so it really just depends, but I always keep the same like products and all that stuff. So yeah. Okay, so I really don't want to make this too complicated. Like, I want to just make this as quick as possible. I'll be very honest with you, I don't enjoy recording makeup tutorials because having to edit them takes forever. So I'm just gonna quickly carve out my eyebrows, get them shaped quickly, just like that. Oh my word, makeup tutorials take forever to edit, like no ways. I don't have that sort of like patience. Whoa. Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So literally last night I was ready to like edit and upload my video, and then I realized that I actually deleted my video, so I'm actually redoing this whole makeup look and then I have to edit it back into the video. Oy, oy, oy. So yeah, so this is like literally 2 days later, and yeah. Okay, cool guys, so I have my eyebrows, they are done as you can see. The lighting is like really strong, so I do apologize for that. So I'm gonna go in now with my eyeshadows and then take it from there. So the very first color I'm gonna go in with is, first of all, how pretty is this palette? So pretty, so many beautiful colors. So I'm gonna go in with this wonderful color. It's like a nice like neutral nudie color, and I'm gonna put that on my brow bone, just over there. I just want to lift the brow, but not too much. Just like that. Okay, great stuff. So what I'm gonna do now, maybe I should also put this light on. I can get, maybe not. Okay, cool. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to go in, because we're doing that whole autumn sort of look. I'm going to go in with this really nice light brown color. So I'm going to go in with this color over here. I'm not sure if you guys can see it. Yeah, I'm going to start off with this color actually. And I'm just going to go in with like a really nice light wash of the color. Nothing too hectic. And I also don't want to do this for like the whole day. So I want to make this as quick as possible. So like super light like that. Super light. And the reason why I've actually put like my concealer underneath my eyes just while I'm busy with my eyeshadow is because I want it to like really get dry and like tacky so that it can really cover my dark marks. I feel like if I blend it immediately, it doesn't really cover up and brighten as much. So I've just put it there in the meantime just to really like set and become like more matte. And then it can really cover my dark marks. Okay, great. So the next color I am gonna go in with, of course, because we're going with autumn. So I'm gonna go in with this really nice maroony type of color. It's almost like a red winey, plummy color. So I really like that. I'm gonna go in with that, and then just dig that in. And I'm also not too concerned. I'm also not too concerned about getting it perfect because I'm all about blending, and I'm not a big fan of like cut creases. I'm not good at cut creases, to be very honest with you. So just that whole 3D makeup look can like look a little bit too heavy for me, in my personal opinion. So I just like to sort of just wash out my eyeshadow. And then I'm going to go in with my blending brush again and just blend that out, just so everything blends well. I'm going to go in again with that light brown color, tap it out, and then just blend the creases. And then I'm going to go in with my black over there, just to give the eyeshadow a little bit of depth. So I'm going to go in on the inner corners while the outer corners of my eyeshadow, just like that, because now we are creating depth. And because I am working with cheap eyeshadow, it's always good to always sort of tap the eyeshadow on rather than doing that, because there's a very less chance that you're going to get pigment out of it. So if you really want the color to pop, it's always advised that you tap it rather than swirling it like that. And also when you swirl it, when you brush it like that, cheap eyeshadow actually falls on. It actually falls off. And then what ends up happening is that you end up having a whole mess on your face that you have to clean up, and now your foundation is a mess and your concealer can also become a mess. So I'm just going to tap that in. Again, I'm not going to focus on getting it perfect because I do know that I'm going to blend it out. And then I'm going to go in with that same blending brush that had that maroon color, and then just I'm going to go in again with that red wine color. I feel like I put too much black, so I'm just going to go in with it again and then blend it. And another thing I've noticed, like I always get my makeup, like I've realized when I do my makeup, especially my eyebrows, if I use a smaller mirror, like a close-up like this, I always just get it right, compared to if I'm using a big mirror in the bathroom, you know what I mean? And like if I'm looking at it like that, I feel like the makeup just doesn't come out as flawless. So that's why I prefer using a smaller mirror, because I feel like I can really focus on that area, get like the details really right. This makeup is like super heavy. I'm gonna go in with like one of my big brushes that I use for contouring. I'm just gonna go over that just so it can blend out a little bit more, because this is looking crazy heavy right now and that was not the idea. But I'm just blending it out with a bigger brush so that it can all just come together. This brush, love it, love it, love it. So convenient. So I'm just going to brush that out. Okay, cool. I'm going to stop right there. Alright. The next thing, this is what it looks like. I know it looks super messy. It looks like it's super heavy. And then I'm going to go in now with my eyeliner. No, I prefer to use the pot eyeliner. I just feel like it's like a lot more darker compared to like liquid eyeliner. I used to be a big fan of like liquid liner. Oh jeez. But not so much anymore. Just depends. So I'm going to go in with my pot liner and just as close to the lash line as possible. Actually stroking it like this because I want to create a smoky effect. I'm not too worried about creating perfect lines. I just want to literally get that smoky effect, just to make my eyes a little bit more sultry. And of course, I'm gonna add a wing, a little bit of a wing. I always add a wing
to my eyeliner, just like that.
Other side. So now my eyeliner is done. I feel like my brows are like so like hectic. Okay, anyways, I'm gonna move on because I'm gonna drive myself a little bit up the wall. Okay, cool. So the very next thing I'm gonna do, get my concealer. Of course, I'm using LA Girl concealer. The one I'm using is in Fawn. I really like this color. It's like nice and warm. I used to use Cool Tan, but Cool Tan was cool. It was like literally a bit too light for me. So I don't mind using it. Do you see what I mean? So now I have all this eyeshadow on my makeup, which really sucks. And this is exactly what I was talking about when it comes to cheap eyeshadow. Look at the mess. Just look at the mess. Perfect. Then I'm going to use that same brush that I use for my foundation and just do that. And then I'm going to go in with my concealer and then just go underneath and clean that up. Gosh. Okay, cool. So that's what we have so far. And I always like to wing my concealer like that, just to give it like more of that cat eye. Like that. Chin, nose is done. Always go also with like a lighter concealer on this area. Also, I'm going to use LA Girl concealer. This one is in Warm Honey. It is a bit lighter, but I'm going to show you guys a little tip that I like to do. I literally just put it on this on these little corners over here where I feel like I'm like sort of, I got a dent. So if you want to get like that whole Botox effect, this trick works wonders, because normally when you start to age, not that I'm aging, but normally when you do start to age, you start to sag around here, and then also you get those like lines, those crow feet lines on the sides, and then just there. Okay, I think I put too much, but that's fine. So this trick is like really great if you want to get that whole Botox effect. Just for that whole Botox effect. Nothing much. Look how much I have on. That's a lot of makeup. Okay, cool. So now I'm going to blend. I'm using a foundation brush. I love to use a foundation brush to blend my concealers. I feel like because concealers are super thick, so the foundation brush can really blend that out. Of course, you can use a beauty blender. I haven't used a beauty blender in a very long time. I got lazy with them, having to wash them every day too often. So yeah, no, so I just went to, so I'm using like the foundation brush for now, just to sort of blend my concealers like that. And you're tapping, remember, you're always tapping, 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 tapping. That. And another trick, when you're using your concealer, you always want to make sure that you really blend that inner corner. I feel like sometimes, like I've seen a lot of girls, they put a whole lot of concealer on, and then this corner can be super heavy with concealer, right? And that can actually make you look it can make you look older if you don't blend it well. So make sure that you blend the inner corners of that concealer really well to prevent yourself from looking older. And then I'm going to go in with my foundation brush and just blend out any lines that may be there, just to make it more seamless, like that. And also because I haven't, because I'm a bit tired and I haven't gotten like good sleep, I'm going to go in with my concealer again in Fawn, and I'm going to go in really close to my lash line. If you want to get that look that you've like really gotten like enough sleep and you like look wide awake, the really nice trick is to get concealer and to put it as close to your lash line as possible. Close to your lash line as possible. And then just tap it in and blend that out. I think after this makeup tutorial, I'm gonna actually start doing a lot more simple, classier looks. I just feel like I'm sort of outgrowing these super dramatic looks. I've done them for a while on myself, but I just want to really tap into doing that like simple, minimalistic, but still gorgeous type of makeup. Okay, cool. So that's done. The very next thing, I'm going to do, I'm going to take one of my favorite setting powders. You can use any setting powder of your choice. I'm going to go in with my normal setting powder, nothing special, I promise you. Yeah, I'm going to go in with it. So what I like to do, because I went in with my concealer super close to my lash line, I'm going to go in with like a really nice small eyeshadow brush, dip it into my eyeshadow, my setting powder, and then pat it underneath just to set that concealer before I get any creases and lines. Boom. So that's done. Then I'm going to go in with my foundation brush. I love my foundation brush. It just is so useful for so many things. And then I'm going to set that whole concealer underneath. So I'm not a big fan of this setting powder. I feel like it's very peachy. I prefer to use setting powders that have a bit more of a yellow undertone. This one has more of like a peachy undertone. So yeah, I don't want that to bake for too long because it's going to really make me look too matte. So I'm going to just literally pat that in to the skin like that. And this is a really good technique if you want your makeup to look flawless and smooth, right? Because you want to press it into your skin. But you have to make sure that you cleanse your skin at the end of the day, especially if you're putting on this much makeup and you're really pressing it into your skin. Great stuff. So this is what it looks like so far. And also I look so flat. So now obviously we need to go in and contour. So I'm gonna go in with my LA Girl contour little kit. This one is the one in tan, which I really like. That's the color I'm using. Angle brush, and then I'm just going to contour my nose, because now all that setting powder has really made me look just flat like a doll. So I just want to bring definition back to the face.
Just like that. I think I'm not rushing this, I don't know why. And I really like to work it into that like whole brow bone underneath.
Okay, cool guys, so my video literally got cut, so I've put like the highlighter. Now I'm gonna go in with my mascara. God, I don't know why that happened. I think someone tried to call me. I'm gonna go in with some mascara. It's so crazy. When I was recording this video the first time around, I was so talkative, and now I'm just like, I'm not even like in the mood to be talkative, to be very honest with you. I don't even like, talking and doing makeup is actually not easy, and it's exhausting, and I get so like out of breath. I'm like literally out of breath right now. I feel like I'm like running a race. Whew. Okay, cool. So now I have my mascara on like that, and then I'm gonna go in with my lashes. And then I'm going to go in with my Bobbi Brown face, full coverage face brush, and then I'm going to just blend out that whole highlighter. Ooh, I need to wash my brushes ASAP. I'm not too happy with this brush. I'm going to go in with the same brush I use for my foundation. Just rather...
Brush is not working out.
Okay, cool. So now that I've actually contoured, I'm gonna go in with a nice goldy color. So I'm a nice like light gold color. So I'm gonna go in with, I don't know which one is it. Is it with this really nice gold color over here? Just dip that in, and then I'm gonna go in and finish my nose up, just like that. And then tip, tip, tip. And I love to put gold eyeshadow underneath. I just feel like it makes my eyes pop and look so much more prettier. I'm going to go in with that same gold color and then just highlight my cheekbones. I promise you this like highlighter always makes me break out, so I don't want to put too much. And then just on my forehead like that. Okay. So you have to be very mindful about that when you're working with like cheaper eyeshadows, is that you have to work a little bit more harder. More expensive and quality eyeshadows blend a lot easier, and you don't have to like do too much work to blend them out, especially when you're working with like the shimmers. Alright, tap that in. Foundation brush always comes easy and handy because it just blends everything together. And then I'm going to go in with my lips, guys. This is like going to finish the whole look up, and I'll be right back. Almost done. I'm gonna go in now just to finish the look with this beautiful MAC color. This one is, again, I'm out of breath. This one is the Retro Matte Liquid Lip Color in Uniformly Fabulous. Like, whoa. Uniformly Fabulous. I don't even know how they come up with these names. But yeah, so I'm going to quickly go in with my lips. Love this color. And I also really like the brush because it's super like pointy. So you can actually work the pencil and like focus on getting those lines really perfect, or at least close to perfect.
You don't want to make a mess with this though, because it's quite a dark color, so.
Okay, cool. So this is the lip color. So cute, so pretty. I feel like it looks a bit crooked, but that's fine. I love this color, and it also makes my teeth look so white. Okay, cool. So just to finish up, I'm gonna go in with some mascara. Just add some mascara on my lower lashes just to bring a bit more volume. I don't normally add eyeshadow on my lower line, just the gold. I'm gonna do well, one of the few last things I'm going to go in again with my contour brush and then just add a little bit more warmth to my face, just to really warm it up ever so slightly again. To bring in definition. I think we are done, guys. Okay, cool. So I think I'm actually done with the makeup look. Normally I would spray the makeup with like a spritz. I'm currently using the Nivea Rose Water Spritz, which I use after my makeup. But you know what? Because I want like a really nice matte finish, I'm not going to go in with any makeup spritz. I'm just going to keep it like this. So yeah, guys, let me know what you think. Yeah. Cool, guys, so I'm literally done. Thank you so much for watching my video. So this is the autumn 2021 look that I have. Hope you guys like it. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Let me know what you guys think. I don't normally do makeup tutorials, like I mentioned. I just feel like they take so long and they take so long to edit, so I try to avoid them as much as possible, but like once in a while, nothing wrong with that. But yeah, so this is what I have for 2021 autumn look. I have to go. I'm running late. I'm always running late, but yeah, this is the look. Let me know what you guys think. I still need to go lay my edges. You see, that's the thing. Always better to lay your edges before you do your makeup, because this becomes a mess. But anyways, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in my next video.